after the election of President Donald Trump, we've seen a lot of white people take to the internet and offer Black Americans apologies for being right, and ignoring the plight of our people since the plantation, right? Well, I'm going to show y'all yet another video of a white man asking for forgiveness. Check it out.
To my Black brothers and sisters across this country, I'm sorry. I'm asking for your forgiveness because I see men like me rolling back the protections for equal employment rights that you fought centuries for, as we incarcerated a generation of your children and then profited off of their unfair sentences. As men who look just like me imprisoned and shackled people who look just like you, and then built a nation off of the backs of your ancestors' labor. As my rights are handed to me on a silver platter in this country, I can say and do whatever I want, which includes being complicit through silence and inaction. And I'm asking for direction. For every one of us that would oppress you, there are those of us that want to liberate you.
So as you saw there, he, asked for our forgiveness for basically ignoring all of the things that have gone on with us. He talked about the mass incarceration of our children. He talked about the plantation and a whole host of other things, right? Now he said, give us directions. What should we do? Well, I'm so happy that you asked. And I'm always going to go to the talking point of help us get reparations. As I said before, it is lovely and wonderful and all of that you all are taking to the internet and saying how sorry you are. But listen, we can't take apologies to the bank. Now, I know that the United States government and different states and cities, they've offered these apologies to Black Americans. We are sorry for slavery, this, that, and the other. They've even made these little laws or whatever it is, right, to say that we're sorry. It's like, we don't care nothing about that. What we care about is a check. So the direction that I want to send you and your people in is to, again, your local politician, no matter where they are, and say, hey, we have done A, B, C, and D all the way to Z and beyond, okay, to Black Americans, and they have never been vindicated, paid, or nothing like that. In fact, most of us that are white, right, this is what I'm telling him to say, have stood 10 toes down on, ain't nothing happening to y'all. Y'all weren't slaves. Your ancestors were, and all this other stuff, and you don't deserve reparations. In fact, even right now, most of white America do not want Black Americans to get a dime due to what their ancestors did to us here in America. Right? Now, there's some that say, well, my family didn't own no slaves. Well, were they complicit in Jim Crow? And even a lot of the things that are going on now, I would say yes. And even if you didn't have a hand or even a finger in slavery, Jim Crow, any of that other stuff, the fact that you don't want Black Americans to get what our ancestors earned because they was never trying to give it anyway, free labor and other stuff they wasn't trying to give, having babies and husbands and wives snatched away, even though they weren't technically allowed to be married, but they had that going on anyway. The fact that y'all don't think that we should be paid for that, I mean, that's complicity. That is signaling to all the other people that, hey, yeah, we agree with y'all. They don't deserve nothing. They got to get it out the mud. They got to, lace up their bootstraps. And it's been said before. What boots are y'all talking about? Because remember, when y'all sent our people away from the plantation and you didn't want to, okay, the slavery was just over. Y'all didn't send us with boots, like real boots, or any figurative boots per se. Y'all shoot us away angrily, I might add, with nothing. And even to this day, with systemic and institutional racism, y'all won't let us have boots. Even when we had boots via that of all Black towns, right? Like your Black Wall Streets and things like that. Y'all made a way to come over there and snatch the boots off of our feet as we were wearing them. Being productive, might I add. So yes, you are right to apologize. Yes, you are right to acknowledge the harm that was done to us and still being done to us. But we need y'all to get together collectively. Now, this is the directions. Pay close attention. We need y'all to get together and figure out a way to break it to your white Congress people and the black ones and the Asian and Mexicans, because they don't want us to have it either, and say, get Black American descendants of slaves their money right now. And don't come with that $2, $3, $5. Nah, we want trillions. Okay? Because it's not an issue of, oh, well, they don't have the money. Oh, yes, they do. They get the money every day in every way for everybody else and everything else but Black Americans. We've seen them do it, right? And with Trump's big, beautiful bill, he's supposed to be saving money. All right, cool, bet. Write a check to Black Americans. You could do it. So that's the directions I have for you, sir. Let us know how it works out. Anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel.